We are running late, but look at this sight. Dan, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm just admiring my car. Today we're going to New Hampshire to have breakfast with some friends. And of course, I'm running late. I'm in New Hampshire now.
Boy! Hi! I don't know what you were saying.
You should do another quote like the sand quote.
Like life's a beach?
Yeah, except you can't say that. Dan, how you feeling?
I'm feeling bright. It's sand. Life's a beach. I just want to like yell something and then just have you beep it even if it's not bad.
Okay.
Waffles! Can you, when you bleep it, can you put a picture of a waffle over my face?
But they don't know that you're saying waffles then.
We got small,
medium,
and large. Feeling better?
Hi. So we've had the morning done, visited with the gang, and now we're gonna go back and test fit the winter wheels because I actually haven't put them on the car yet. I've worked out the math behind it. If you haven't seen my wheel offset video yet, make sure to go check that out because I do all the math out behind the wheel fitment thing there. But we're actually gonna put them on the car now. So I will catch you guys when we get back home. Get the winter wheels out of the basement and see how they fit. So this is kind of cool because these caps are actually OEM Audi. I didn't buy these, but they fit my wheel color almost perfectly, as you can see. And all you have to do is reach in with the old Audi tool. Reach in with the old Audi tool and pull it off, and you can see that's what it looks like. So it's literally just a cap that goes on, but it matches my wheel absolutely perfectly. Professional tire storage. Wow, I did that without hitting the caliper. That's rare. So it's kind of hard to tell here, but I'm going to try to point the camera at it. That used to be all black. As you can see, there's kind of a black coating on the side of it. But I've definitely been rubbing there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this bolt. This is a common Volkswagen Audi thing that I did actually on my GTI as well. Basically what this bolt does is it holds in the fender liner. You can remove it and the fender liner will still stay tucked behind the fender. So it's not super necessary. I think I'm actually going to remove mine. Just so I'm not rubbing there. Probably something I should have done a while ago. Well, it's nice to know at least that thing wasn't necessary because if you can see up there, it's not even attached. The connection broke there. Sick. So the fender screw was not doing anything at all. You can definitely tell that I've been rubbing on these because these were black bolts. I've definitely rubbed through the coating on them. And yeah. S5 wheel on. We'll talk about the wheels in a second, but this is making me a little nervous because this shouldn't be more aggressive than my summer setup, but it looks like it is. We'll have to let it down and see. Oh yeah, good. That looks really nice. So I posted this picture a while back and everybody was asking me, why do you have two sets of peelers? And the answer is that these wheels on the car right now, or this wheel, because the other three are the VMRs still, are S5 wheels. They're OEM S5 wheels. Now what that means is instead of being 19 by 8.5, they're 19 by 9. And instead of being a 45 offset, they're a 33 offset. This means that my winter wheels are gonna sit 4 millimeters less flush than my summer setup, which is really flush. My reasoning for that is, and this has kind of always been a thing with my GTI, I tried to perfect the winter fitment too. I hate looking at a car in the winter and being like, oh, that doesn't look good. I want my car to look good all year round. And because I drive my car every day and I'd like to come out to a car that looks good. I don't wanna be like, oh man, I'm waiting for summer. I wanna have my winter setup on and have the car look good just like that. So I'm not urging to put my VMRs back on that I'm putting back on too soon and it snows again, you know? S5 wheels will actually go on the car officially once it snows, or right before it snows. I guess once it snows is kind of silly. And the VMRs will go away, and I may put the VMRs back on at some point in the winter if there's like a stretch of 2 or 3 weeks that we're not supposed to have any snow. The other benefit that you get from the S5 wheels is that they're more concave. It's not super visible just looking at this wheel. My OEM peelers are still in the basement and they are nowhere near as concave as these, which are really good. No, I'm not selling my peelers, sorry. The tire setup is a 255 35 19 Bridgestone Blizzak, which I'm very excited about. I'm excited to be in my first winter on Quattro and my first winter on Blizzaks. Now let's get this rear mounted up. So the rear damage report is a little bit worse than the front. Now I've known about this tab on the bumper for a while, and my wheel has actually been self-clearancing it. It used to stick out much further, and I definitely rubbed there. The bad news comes on the inside of the fender here. You can see that I've actually worn through a little bit of paint. Yeah, right on the edge there. I've worn through a little bit of the paint, which is not good. So what I'm gonna do to remedy that is Pounder and I have some sealant, and I'm gonna put that on there before winter comes. So hopefully I don't wear through it in the middle of winter, and that should hopefully stop any rust that happens up in here. I've also been rubbing on the fender liner a lot. As you can see, that's all been rubbed. That's all been rubbed. But if I'm completely honest, I'm not really worried about the fender liner at all. I am definitely concerned about that paint that's missing from the inside of the fender, and I'm gonna remedy that before the salt gets on the road and really eats through anything. And it's blurry, but it's perfect. Come on, there we go. That is absolutely perfect. I don't think that'll rub even with people in the car. We'll see. There she is. That is winter mode, at least for 2017/2018. These are noticeably heavier than these guys. It's a little bit of a random day. Thought we were gonna end up filming Dan's all-road, but he was in winter mode and just things didn't work out that way. So instead we put the winter wheels on, got the fender screws out, which is something I've been meaning to do for a while and just have been too lazy to do, I guess. And we verified that the winter wheels fit great, which is perfect. I'm gonna get that little spot that I rubbed through in the back sealed up before winter. And then I gotta prep the coilovers. So the next video that you see involving these winter wheels will probably be us prepping for winter, prepping the coilovers, sealing that little rub spot, and putting the winter tires on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me down below what your thoughts are on the winter setup. Thank you guys for watching. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Transition out.